How long does alimony last in New York? Alimony, or spousal maintenance, plays a crucial role in many divorces, providing financial support to a spouse who may need assistance transitioning to independence. In New York, the duration of alimony varies based on the specifics of the marriage and the financial circumstances of both spouses. Understanding how long these payments last is key to financial planning for both parties. New York law establishes guidelines for spousal maintenance, but courts have discretion to adjust payments based on individual circumstances. Whether you are seeking alimony or may be required to pay it, knowing the rules can help you navigate this complex issue. Legal factors that determine alimony duration in New York. Spousal maintenance is determined by several legal factors. The court examines the financial situation of both spouses, the length of the marriage, and each person's ability to become financially independent. While there are advisory guidelines for how long alimony should last, judges have flexibility to adjust payments based on specific circumstances. One of the key factors is financial need versus the ability to pay. If a spouse lacks sufficient income to meet their reasonable expenses and the other spouse can afford to provide support, alimony may be awarded. Courts also consider age and health. If the recipient spouse has medical conditions that prevent them from working, support may be extended. Another crucial factor is the standard of living during the marriage. Courts strive to ensure that the lower-earning spouse does not suffer a drastic decline in their lifestyle. Contributions to the marriage, such as staying home to raise children or supporting a spouse's career, also influence alimony decisions. New York law allows judges to weigh other factors as well, such as loss of health insurance due to divorce or the dissipation of marital assets. Each case is unique, and a knowledgeable attorney can help present the strongest case for fair maintenance. How long does alimony last? The length of alimony payments in New York depends on the type of support awarded and the length of the marriage. The state provides advisory guidelines linking marriage duration to alimony duration. For marriages lasting up to 15 years, alimony generally lasts between 15% and 30% of the marriage length. If a marriage lasted between 15 and 20 years, payments may continue for 30% to 40% of that time. In marriages over 20 years, maintenance can range from 35% to 50% of the marriage's duration. However, these guidelines are not set in stone. Judges have the authority to adjust the duration based on individual case details. In rare cases, courts may award permanent alimony, especially if the recipient spouse is elderly, has a disability, or has little chance of becoming financially independent. Alimony does not last indefinitely in most cases. Payments typically end when the recipient remarries or enters into a financially supportive cohabiting relationship. Additionally, alimony ceases if either spouse passes away, unless a court order specifies otherwise. The process of modifying or terminating alimony spousal maintenance is not always permanent, and either spouse may request a modification if financial circumstances change. A significant shift, such as job loss, retirement, or a serious medical condition, can justify altering the payment structure. If the recipient spouse becomes financially independent, through a new job, inheritance, or remarriage, the paying spouse may seek to reduce or terminate payments. However, voluntary unemployment or a deliberate decrease in income is unlikely to persuade a court to modify payments. Filing for an alimony modification requires presenting clear evidence of changed circumstances. A lawyer can help gather documentation and make a strong case to the court for a fair adjustment. When a spouse fails to make alimony payments, the receiving spouse has legal options for enforcement. Courts can order wage garnishment, bank levies, or even property liens to ensure compliance. In severe cases, a judge may hold a non-paying spouse in contempt of court, leading to fines or other legal penalties. Whether you are the paying or receiving spouse, understanding your rights and obligations regarding alimony is essential. If you need legal assistance with a spousal support issue, the law office of Ryan Besinque can help. Call 929-251-4477 or visit us at 115 West 25th Street 4th floor, New York, New York, 10001 to schedule a consultation today.